Hi, my name is Ariel Sullivan, and I'm here with my father, Roland Sullivan. And we wanted to give you a brief history of the Asian Organization Development Network because we have an upcoming conference in Jakarta, Indonesia, in November. And one of our key presenters, Barbara Bunker, has requested to know a little bit about the history. So we're going to share with you a brief video highlighting the major key points along the history of AODN.
Yes, and we'll have a longer version of this for people who really want to get into the details. But this is going to be quick. Dr. Uday Parikh and I started this in the balcony of EMPI, 20 business schools, where he had HRD lab in India. And our first efforts failed, a number of them. One was Mumbai with the Appreciative Inquiry consulting firm, which I was a member of, with David Cooper. But then we got the first thing going on in Dubai with Charlie Seashore. And great conference where we dealt with the women issue in Saudi Arabia, because a lot of the participants came from Saudi Arabia. That was the first one. Then the second one was in Mysore, where we engaged Infosys with Humang. Humang was a student of Uday. They were very close. He was joining us in trying to get this going. And Uday got a message from Krishna Mohan. Hey, my students want to do one. So he says, okay, Roland, you go see Humang at Infosys, and Krishna will come. We went there, and we created one for then Mysore.
Okay, what year around was this?
Oh, I don't know. This was I don't know. This is about 10, 12 years ago.
Okay, so this is probably early 2000s.
Yes. Umang came to my house here, and we can walk right here through Lake Minnetonka without seeing a house. And in my boat, he says, Roland, I think we should expand this to Asia. It shouldn't just be called the Indian OD Network. Let's call it the Asian OD Network. And that was an important point.
Okay.
And then we went to China, because I was working at Allstate. I think it fits. And I used to meet with Dr. Li Lu in Chinatown for lunch. And we would talk about everything. And he says, okay, let's do one in China with Dr. Sorensen. And the big money came from Benedictine. Benedictine, right, where your friends went to school. And that was, 600 people showed up for the keynote. Wow, that was big. And the key people there was T.V. Rao from India, came in and keynoted very clearly. And we partnered with NTL. Fred Nadler, he's just passed away.
Okay, great. What happened next?
Then we went to the most creative one ever, Assumption University, Dr. Perla. And she's been on her board all the way through. She's known you since you were a baby, since you were 7 years old. And what joined there was Mar Weisbord, the senior living OD person now retired. Okay, and Sandra, who says she's probably in the top 3 or 4 most influential in the world with Future Search. Big impact! Because Future Search had a big impact in India in Hyderabad at the Academy of Human Resource Development, because then they brought that whole get in and trained him. And then we went, from there, we went to Manila. The ball almost lost, but Michelle Tapia made it alive. And the highlight there was I met my wife, Maja. She was a room monitor for my session. And we brought Chris Worley in from Pepperdine to keynote.
Great.
And then we went to Singapore, where Pepperdine designed it. The alumni from Pepperdine designed it. Doug came from Assumption University, just got his PhD. And we had Jeff Bauman and Dr. Mi Yang, two very significant OD pioneers. From there, we went to Japan with Kim. And Willie was on our board, and Mark was on our board. And our numbers dropped off for a number of reasons, and our board dissolved. I thought it was all over. Okay? But then Lee Lu gives me a call out of the blue. Roland, I'm ready to do another one in China. We went to Shanghai. And there we started, because Ed Shine was there, we transformed the network and got interest. And from there, now we've got future ones lined up.
Mm-hmm.
So after Indonesia, we go to Manila. They're expecting lots of people. Rick got involved.
Mm-hmm.
Rick Abadesco. He has the longest, outside the United States, the longest sustained OD function in the world.
Got
San
it.
Miguel.
Got it.
See? Then after Manila, we go to India, where you've just committed to be on the design team. And then from India,
That's 2019 India.
2019 India,
2020.
2020 is the big one, because you and I and Perla and Ed Shine and Barbara Bunker were in Portland with Maja at the second World OD Summit. Okay? We're doing the third one at Assumption University. Dr. Perla's got all the clearance from the university. We're ready to go. It's going to be a great experience. It'll be the biggest, most significant OD conference in the world.
I can't wait.
Right. Then we go, Maj and I disagree, so we got to get this clear. We either go to Burma with, let's see, Lin.
Nandilin.
Huh?
Nandilin. She's
Nandalin.
2022.
Nandalin. Yeah. We either go there or we go to your roommate, Allison from Pepperdine, to Australia, where she says the alumni from MSOD are going to design that.
Perfect.
And then who knows where we go. But we want to come back and have a local one going every year. And then sometime we'll gather as a Asia.